Here's part 2 of the Hetalia Link story. Where we left off, they were having disputes about cupcakes and ingredients, when Vaughn overheard the conversation, and he wanted to get involved with he wanted to give his own ideas on what to put in cupcakes.
Condiments. All of them.
All of the time. Even things that aren't necessarily considered fun should be put in cupcakes, pancakes, whatever you want to put in.
Well, I'm just gonna go, throughout Hyrule and find all of the different grasses, and I'm gonna try that. Whatever the cupcake thing is.
Hamburger meat. Hamburger meat will complete anything. A good hamburger is the best thing, and so it goes with anything. Just anything you're eating. Just hamburger meat, bun, ketchup, whatever.
I just typically eat goat. I've never had this hamburger meat.
Switch. Canada's turn.
How about trying things with potato salad? What kind of condiments can go into potato salad? Think! What can go into potato salad? There's mountains of things that can go into potato salad.
I'll talk to you a little bit later.
Okay.
We should discover what else can go in potato salad. We're supposed to narrate,
Isn't potato salad relatively healthy?
Okay, Switch. Your turn.
Isn't potato salad relatively healthy? I don't think I've ever eaten any of that. Or if I have, I probably just was too focused on eating it so I can eat other things. I don't know. More potatoes? For you, the answer would be maple syrup or anything maple.
Switch.
Well, I say potato salad. What is potato salad? What are these foods you guys are talking about? I'm just so used to goats and random grasses that I chop up, and I'm pretty sure the princess one time, she had this stew, and it was amazing. I have no idea what was in there, but I passed out that night, and it was I don't really recall what happened that day. It was so strange. Did you ever have an experience like that?
Switch.
Never try England's potato salad. Whatever you do, never try England's potato salad. Whatever you do, just don't do it. Don't do it. It's bad.
Switch.
A general rule is never eat anything England makes. That's just granted. Everything he makes, terrible. I don't even drink his tea, but that's because tea is for weaklings and non-heroic people. But the only thing he's good at making is tea, and I don't drink any tea. Don't eat anything England eats. Maybe you should, just so you can experience it.
I don't even know where England is, but is that right outside Termania? Because I've never been past Termania, really. I've just been in Hyrule. Oh, there's this one place. It was filled with ocean. So I was sailing around there, and islands would pop up, out of the water. Typically what they do, I guess.
Okay. Switch.
That sounds like Hawaii. Just slightly, maybe. I don't know much about Hawaii. I do know much about Alaska, which should really be mine because it's really in my territory. But America just has to have. He just has to lift his leg and mark his territory everywhere he goes, just like China has to have a everywhere. It's really unfair. In fact, I'd like to have a Canadian town in some places.
Switch.
Did you compare me to a dog? I have no problems with dogs. Dogs are actually great. Everyone loves a dog. Dog is a man's best friend. But Alaska is definitely mine for awesome reasons, because I'm me, and why wouldn't anybody want to be part of America? Seriously, you're just like North Montana or something like that. Seriously. Just a bunch of the weird cousins just decided, oh no, we're going to be all different from America. And so then you came along. That's pretty much why you exist at this point. Honestly.
Switch.
So, wait. You're saying all these different territories, you guys, I've never seen them. But Last one.
Switch.
I don't know. I've never been to Alaska. I just see it, and I'm just like, oh, there's a piece of America right next to me. Ew. It's America's marked territory.
Switch.
Alaska is awesome, and it's like ice everywhere, and then there's like polar bears, and I don't
So
know.
it's like Snow Peak Mountain.
I don't
It's
know.
like Canada.
Do you have Yetis?
I think, yeah, we do, but we also have like Bigfoot up in the mountains where, like back where I live, there's Bigfoot. And like nobody has ever been able to catch him, but he exists. I know he does. Bigfoot.
So, Bigfoot's like a Yeti. But,
I think so.
Switch.
Yetis are in the Himalayas, you idiot!
okay, so then, the Snow Peak Mountains in the Himalayas then.
I guess. I don't know. I've never been.
There's a giant mansion, and it's on top of a mountain, all covered in snow. And like I like to go sledding down it sometimes. It's pretty fun, just sliding around. And this Yeti, they look like they're wearing a quilt. They look like quilted Yeti. They made the best Oregon pumpkin soup, and I don't know how they do it, because they're not from Oregon, nor do I know how they acquired our pumpkins, because I've never brought them there, I've never seen them.
Switch.
What's with you and pumpkins, man? I just have like pumpkins like once, twice a year for Halloween and Thanksgiving, and that's pretty much it. And then otherwise they're just rot and they just sit there. They're really good for blowing up. I can tell you that. And dropping off stuff, like places all over the place. Just bring pumpkins to the top of the building, shove it up and watch it explode. But why would you, you would eat a goat? I don't eat them. Nobody eats them. Like, you're weird, but...
Link, you should tell America about that club that the Gorons started called the Goron Host Club.
Oh, the Goron Host Club. Oh, this is funny. Alright, so one day I was heading down to Death Mountain, and they're all up there, like, chilling around in the front, and you're wondering why suddenly there's this whole line of Gorons, because usually they're rolled up in a ball, going places. And so they're all lined up, and I see that it's like all these female Gorons, and I'm really confused because you never see female Gorons ever. They're very strange looking, actually. Like you? No, they're giant like rock people.
I've seen enough animes to know where this is going.
And so, like, I just passed by them and like they're looking at me, so I walk in because I thought it was the market. I was gonna buy myself a red tunic. And so all of a sudden I see like Durarian and other like Gorons, the male ones, like dancing around these female Gorons, and I'm just like, did I just step into something that I don't want to be in? And then,
Sounds like a nightmare.
oh no, it's not even like you don't know. Suddenly a female Goron came up to me. And I'm like, I don't know what's going on here. And, oh, gosh.
I thought you were supposed to attack that kind of stuff. When, like, oh, it's
No,
a mess of enemies. Blow it up.
No, they're friendly people. Why would I hurt the Gorons?
This dance you're talking about sounds like Homecoming.
Homecoming's awesome, though. That's the thing. Like, tradition every single year.
Let's hear some of Canada's insight on this event. Homecoming and the Gorons.
Well, Gorons sound nice and all, but well, America, your homecoming, there's just, ever since you invented twerking, it's just too much to handle. It's so awful. Why did you make twerking? Why?
Because when you gotta move, you gotta move. And if you got a booty, you gotta pop it.
So we're the Gorons. forearms twerking in a circle.
Slightly PG-13 at best.
I don't know what twerking is.
You don't want to know.
Let's
I
not
don't
ex-
wanna
let's
know.
not explain it.
Oh,
So,
Link.
The Gorons, though, they're just like, yeah, I'm a Goro! And I was so confused by it, because I've seen them dancing sometimes, but that's usually when I'm playing my ocarina.
Oh.
And so I don't know what dancing they were doing that time.
Okay.
Question, what's an ocarina?
It's a little, like, okay, I would compare it to a sweet potato. Have you seen sweet potatoes?
Yeah, I think so. We also eat those at Thanksgiving, but we, like, have them mashed up.
Me for a long time. Anyways, when they're not mashed up, there is kind of like a little blob. And that's essentially what an ocarina is, a hole in it, and it's hollow on the inside.
Oh, America, you should. I wanted to let you know that you wouldn't believe how much of a struggle Link has trying to get a kiss from Zelda.
You can't even kiss your own princess? Really?
Renzo.
Oh, well, sucks for you. The hero's always supposed to get the girl, and if you can't even kiss her, then, you just have issues.
Well, I also kind of had a prior engagement, not exactly on my own partake. I was not very willing in this. I just really needed this stone that this one girl had, and she was like, now we're going to get married. She's a fish. I really don't know what's going on
You
there.
should have just swam away as fast as you could, like, oh.
But I needed the stone. I couldn't
take it then. If you
I-
have to save people, saving people do the ends justify the means? Yes.
But I'm the hero. I'm supposed to be nice to everyone.
Well, sometimes to be the hero, you gotta make a few enemies. I would know.
There's a blue hedgehog talking to me.
Yeah, you really need to stop drinking so much maple syrup. I told you it was bad for your brain. Or at least England did, but...
Maybe you should stop stuffing your face.
I'm sorry.
I would see her right here. I whooped his butt wrong.
I think he's
I
trying
don't
to marry
like
you.
rings though.
You did in the first
Yeah,
game.
when you made me sick.
Okay, those earrings though. That doesn't really count because there's like rings are completely like closed in circles, whereas like an earring it opens up. So it technically I guess isn't really a ring.
Okay, switch. Give it a good end in Canada.
Too much pressure! I can't take this!
That's why you should have picked the hero for the ending.
Obnoxious face!
Okay, Link. How do you want to end it?
Well, I feel like he should really visit Hyrule. And I just want him to meet Ganondorf. Just so Ganondorf can throw some light balls at him. But you don't have a sword or an empty bottle, so it's
I
gonna
have
hit
my
him.
fist.
Wait.
It's gonna hit him.
Is ball and nail light?
Yeah, more than you think.
Yes, and this. I can win with this. America wins with
Every
anything.
guy.